Welcome guys to another Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile. Today's profile is Joey Wheeler's 40 card Duelist Kingdom profile. Starting off with Joey's ace monster, we have a Red Eyes Black Dragon. Now Red Eyes Black Dragon was one off Rex Raptor for Joey. Decent attack, 2400, 2000 defense. Next up, situational card, but we'll put him in there anyway. Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. 2800 attack, 2400 defense. The only way you can really play this is you're dueling someone with Metal Morph, so I'm thinking Bandit Keith. So Grave Robber, Metal Morph, and voila, you'll have it pretty much on the field. 2800 attack, 2400 defense is the Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. We have his Lava Battle Guard in his deck. Decent 5-star monster, 1500 attack, 1550 attack, 1800 defense. But the reason why Lava Battle Guard can be potentially quite good in a character deck duel is because of this guy in tandem with that card. And that is Swamp Battle Guard. So 1800 attack, 1500 defense. So these guys boost each other up by 500 points, both Swamp and Lava, and make them very decent. Another 5-star monster in Joey's deck is a reliable card. Battle Steer just gives him a little bit extra. 1800 attack, 1300 defense. This is an interesting card, Rue Kaiser. Pretty much Rue Kaiser, 1800 attack, 1600 defense. Amazing thing is he is also going to be in Seto Kaiba's 40 card Duelist Kingdom profile. Useful card this, I reckon. Good old Garuzzi's. 1800 attack, 1500 defense. Very much can be used with Salamandra, and will give him that little bit of X Factor attack. Stronger than Red Eyes even at 2500 if that combo comes off. Got good old Leo Gun to round out the last of his 5-star monsters from the normal deck. So Leo Gun, 1750 attack, 1550 defense. Useful, for example, if you're in a situation you got him on the field and got Kunai down, so you can effectively boost him up a little bit. But probably out of the 5 stars, he's probably used the least in this profile. Next up, we've got 2 Axe Raiders. Joey's probably best 4-star monster by a mile. 1700 attack, 1150 defense. That's very useful, say for example you're going up against Yugi. If Yugi doesn't have his Giant Soldier Stone Mystical Elf, for example, these guys here in tandem could cause some carnage. Moving on to another 4-star monster in his deck, good old Destroyer Golem. 1500 attack, 1000 defense. Quite a handy card to play in attack and defense, for that matter, in a character deck duel. I think this is pronounced Koji Koki. I don't know if that's right. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But yeah, another 1500 attack, 1200 defense monster. Pretty cool print here. I went with this Tiger Axe here from Millennium World. Attack of 1300, defense 1100. Good old Masaki, the legendary swordsman. Had to go on the deck along with Flame Manipulator, effectively to make the Flame Swordsman. Now, one thing I must say, why wasn't Flame Swordsman just a normal 5-star card? The Epic Battle Warrior is our next card. Pretty much 1000 defense, 700 attack. Pretty much in the Bones duel he had his moment where Joey shield and sworded this card with Bones as zombies reducing to 0 attack, and Joey won the duel with this card. Very cool to see this card put in the deck, Joey. I gave him Copycat. Just useful, say if someone's got a really strong monster on the field. Copycat just could get the opponent thinking of how to get rid of this guy here. Baby Dragon is our next card on the list. 1200 attack, 700 defense. This wins and loses a lot of duels. Love this card though for the odds of trying to win very quickly. Time Wizard, 500 attack, 400 defense. Pretty much you flip a coin, heads or tails, you call it. If you get it right, destroy your monster on the field. on their side of the field. If you get it wrong, destroy yours. Rococo Grotto 1. Now this is some of his just filler monsters really, just to get the card profile at the 40. Only 800 and 1200 defense. M-Warrior 1, 1000 attack, 500 defense, paired up with his buddy. M-Warrior 2, 500 attack, 1000 defense. Like that sort of set of M-Warriors, wish they made more with the archetype. Got good old Stone Armadillo. Just another filler monster, just with 800 attack, 1200 defense. Joey does indeed play a heap of monsters here. So we've got Guardian of the Labyrinth, 1000 attack, 1200 defense. Just a useful warrior in tandem with his appearing of sorts, Protector of the Throne, with 800 attack, and a very useful 1500 defense in a character deck duel. One of the first cards, if not the first, seen in the actual anime, I think, from Season 1, Kagemusha of the Blue Flame, attack 800, defense 400. Now we move on to the fusion monsters now. So we've got the fusion for Guardian of the Labyrinth and Protector of the Throne. Guiltier, the D-Knight, 1850 attack, 1500 defense. Next up, I would say Joey's best fusion. Very useful fusion of Baby Dragon and Time Wizard to make the 1000 Dragon. Used this print from Millennium World as well. I thought it was quite cool, different sort of artwork for that guy there. And finally, for the end of the monsters, is the Flame Swordsman. Flame Manipulator and Masaki the Legendary Swordsman is required to make this card. Decent attack, decent defense. On to Joey's spell cards now. So I play a pair of Salamanders. 3 fire monsters in the deck, of course, Flame Manipulator, Flame Swordsman, and Garuzis. Extra 700 boost could be a difference between beating a monster and losing to a monster. Next up is a very useful card in most situations with duels involving Joey, is 2 Shield and Swords. As mentioned before with the Battle Warrior, it won him a duel with this card in tandem with it. I run 2 polymerizations in the deck. Now, running 2 polymerizations I think is a good move. I think 3 is too many. I think you're going to get at least, in some character deck duels, at least 1 fusion out of the combo of what we've got with Flame Swordsman, 1000 Dragon, and Guiltier. So yeah, 2 I think is a decent number, so the deck doesn't brick. Just to give Joey a bit of a search engine of some sorts, running 2 Pot of Greed. We all know what Pot of Greed does, but do you? Comment in the comment section. Moving to the traps now, I've got 2 Kunai Chains. Love the artwork from Millennium World for that Kunai Chain. Kunai Chain's such a good card. If we say for example Joey had a monster on the field, pretty much you can either apply 2 effects. Pretty much the 500 extra attack, you can switch a monster into defense or apply both effects. We run 2 trap holes. Just really useful for when a 1000 or higher attack monster is flipped or normal summoned. It will destroy the monster for Joey, enabling him more time to say get some of his 5 stars out, or even get his red eyes and that set up for the duel. And finally, the last cards in the profile are good old Grave Robbers. Grave Robbers are such a effective card actually, and I'll put them a bit off the screen there, I'll just put them back in. Yeah, Grave Robber can basically grab most spells from the opponent's graveyard and use them in an effective way. But the only thing is it costs 2,000 points. But anyhow guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Now I'm just going to announce my favourite card from this deck profile. Pretty much I'm just going to draw them quickly out of the deck. And let's see if you've got a favourite card from this profile as well. Also comment in the chat. But that is my favourite card. Good old Time Wizard. Can help you out in many situations in a character deck duel. Thank you for joining me for Joey Wheeler's deck profile guys, and we'll see you again with another Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile.